again. Yes. Now jump up and down. Yes.
The Russos finally got those sheep out of their yard, immediately closed the gate. In case you're wondering where the sheep came from in the first place, apparently the city brought in 5,000 of them and goats to eat vegetation before the fire season starts.
Fox 5 News at 6 starts right now.
A father already serving a life sentence for murdering his 10-year-old daughter takes the stand against his wife. The latest developments in the Tiffany Moss trial just ahead tonight.
More than a dozen missing children are found safe and no longer in danger tonight. Details on Operation Empty Nest and how authorities were able to get them to safety.
But first tonight, breaking news in DeKalb County where nearly a dozen elementary students were shot by a BB or pellet gun during recess. It happened this afternoon at Winbrook Elementary School in Stone Mountain.
10 children were hit by BBs or pellets, but their injuries not life-threatening. School officials say the shots appear to have come from an area off campus.
Fox 5's Portia Bruner has been at the scene all afternoon, joins us now with the details. Portia?
Well, the good news, as you said, that the injuries to those 10 children who were shot and hit by BB gun pellets this afternoon in the playground, those injuries are described as non-life-threatening, according to DeKalb County school officials. But I can tell you the looks on the faces of those parents as they rushed here to Winbrook Elementary, trying to find their children and hoping for answers, was just heartbreaking. Even more heartbreaking, talking to a 10-year-old who said he thought he was going to die today.
Told me somebody was shooting in the neighborhood, pellet guns. So they're searching. You got the helicopters up there.
For parents, it was frustrating, but for young children watching the commotion from the cafeteria inside Winbrook Elementary School, it was downright frightening.
I was afraid I was going to die.
Caleb Smith says children in the cafeteria were told to sit quietly while they watched teachers rush to close the blinds and run down the halls as police officers arrived at the campus on Winbrook Parkway near Rockbridge Road.
Then we saw even more police ambulances coming in, and then we saw police officers running down in our school.
Parents rushed to the DeKalb County School with only a few details they'd heard from various sources.
I found out from the Ring app at work.
And how'd you feel?
I left work immediately.
I haven't heard anything. I got contacted by another parent that there was an incident on the playground.
Most parents we spoke to were quite frustrated because they say the school district told them nothing specific by the afternoon dismissal. Only this letter that went out to parents after they picked up their children, indicating 10 children had been injured by someone who fired a BB gun from the woods behind the school.
Horrified.
I got a phone call from a parent from another school that knows my kids go here and asked me did I know what was going on. I did not. I got here, police are everywhere, camera crews are here. They still have not sent out a automatic telephone call. They have not sent out an email.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm still concerned about everybody else's side.
That sentiment from the father saying he's still wondering about the other kids, one expressed by a lot of parents here. Again, school district officials telling us those 10 children were taken to CHOA, to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta at Egleston, and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Though at this point, though, still waiting to hear back from DeKalb school officials about the process and the protocol for reaching out to parents earlier in the day to let them know what was happening. A lot of parents really frustrated that they didn't hear from school officials, many until they actually got that letter leaving the school hours later. Reporting live in DeKalb County near Stone Mountain, Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.
All right, thanks for that breaking report, Portia. Moments after the shooting, the children were rushed to Children's Hospital of Atlanta at Egleston, and that's where treatment continues at this hour.
Our team coverage continues now with Fox 5's Will Nunley. He's live outside the hospital. Will?
And Russ, we are told that of those 10 students believed to be involved in this, 9 of them were rushed here to the emergency room behind me. Take a look. When we arrived here this afternoon, we did see a row of ambulances here parked at the emergency room, rushing those children inside for treatment. A spokeswoman here at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says this afternoon has been focused on treatment for those students and reuniting them safely with their parents.
All patients are in good condition. We have all kids have been reunified with their families on site at Egleston, and we are beginning the discharge process.
And again, the good news out of this situation is the wellness report that we are getting, at least from hospital officials at this hour, is that these are non-life-threatening injuries and all of the children here were rushed immediately for treatment. We'll stay with this story and follow developments throughout the evening. Live at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Will Nunley, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, so glad the kids are okay. Will, thanks.